Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. It is 5/19/2021. Uh, so a couple of actually updates. So I got my second vaccine shot yesterday. Feeling pretty tired, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. The other thing is that we finally got a mic for the stream, so we're going to be getting that in a couple days, seeing if the sound quality changes. But yeah, pretty excited for that to happen. So let's get right into this. We are going to be doing pits. Make sure we have our stuff. A little bit of lag. I'll see over here on the right that the congregate servers aren't loading up. It's fine. Putting in a request here. All right, so we have our warlord, our spider, with the Gleedy pet over here. And we're going Dungeons of Trials here for the pit boss. And here we go. So this pit boss here, as soon as one of their units dies, when it's this ally, it means them, and enemies are us. So as soon as one of their units dies, it gives attack to another unit of theirs. Every fourth turn, it will give reborn to their units, and then every sixth turn, it gives our units an ability, which at the beginning of the turn, we take damage for every adjacent hero. So adjacent hero means around that target. So we're going to have to kill their units before they get reborn, and then also we will need to kind of put our units far away from each other so that they won't take as much damage. And you see, that's going, so let's go. The reason why I picked Spider for this particular boss is because of that reborn ability. So on turn 4, all of their units will get reborn. Our plan is to mark their units for damage and then use our second ability to get rid of all of their units so that there won't be any units to destruction. In terms of stats right now, we are going to we have this good health over here, so let's start with that. We're going to save our ranged units for the attackers that we are going to kill. I'm going to actually place this over here in the second column. So speed settings here. The reason why we do that is because of good health. Also, we place it in this second column so that it can both defend the ranged unit over here and then also have, you could also put another melee unit here. They started off with this flying unit and gives reborn to Urbana Chaos, but there's nothing here. So we're going to come in. Right, so in the turn timer, so in three turns, all of their units are going to get reborn. Like I said, our plan before is to mark them for damage. So, we have this unit here that when it gets attacked, it summons another copy of itself. And then when it ever attacks, it deals extra damage to us and then gives a plus attack boost to their right now. So there's going to be 2 attacks on this, 2 extra copies. In terms of stats, we're going to be using this. So we'll be placing it over here so that we can cover the bottom line, and then we can also get rid of our commons in our stack. Okay, so got rid of those 2 copies. Now we just have to kill this one. And we have to kill whatever unit comes out next. Okay, sure. Making sure that this unit doesn't have a death trigger ability. So we attack that. Good, and then we can attack this. No copies over there. 64. We're going to be summoning this unit. Has good health over here. Also has vampirism, so it'll do extra damage whenever it attacks. And we're going to place it over here once again to do the defense. Hold that. Got a little bit of health back off our Weedy. And now, because there are no units on the field, none of them got reborn. Yeah, that Okay, so they have this unit that gets reborn, and then whenever it gets attacked, it gives the unit that attacked it an ability that will damage. So we'll kill that in combat, we'll kill that in combat. Continuing on with our units, we're going to be summoning this unit over up top here. And it has the health, Also, it has this extra attack rune, so that whenever something lands on it, it will get double attack. And on next turn, we are going to be marked with that ability that deals damage to our units based upon closeness. So on this first round, because we wanted to make sure that we got rid of their units on the Reborn, we put our units kind of close. We are now going to make sure that we can clear out their units first. And then after, we will then mark their units. Okay. Here's some clear abilities you want to do. Right, we're going to be summoning this unit over here. Flight here. It's the ranged unit. Build this there. This unit, when it came into play, it gave a little bit of attack boost to our units. They're going to die in maybe like 2 turns. You can see here, so base 30 for every adjacent hero. So in this case, this unit will take 100. Now we're just going to face race over here. So that unit will die in combat. These units will take damage. And like I said, we want to avoid putting units around. So we will okay, so we will do a shuffle to get a melee unit. Get away from the units. I'm going to be placing this building over here. So this building, whenever they summon a unit, it will take damage. So they'll actually help us mark for destruction and poison, and then gives a little bit of extra damage in the line, in the turns. So that will help us out. This unit's going to die at some point. Okay. Here, still taking damage. Okay. And we want to avoid the extra copies, so what we're going to do, we're actually going to do our poison, and then we're going to do destruction, so that way we won't have to worry about the extra copies. And then we are then going to summon this unit over. We're going to be summoning this unit down here because of the health, and then also to protect this unit, even though it's going to die. Yeah, we're going to be summoning over here so that we can protect the line. Next turn, once this unit gets cleared out, we're going to be summoning a large range unit on this double attack rune here, get some extra damage. And then hopefully we can get the lethal in before this the extra damage marking comes. Need another melee unit block here. So we're going to do that. We're going to spread this out and over here. When it comes into play, it has a bush that will protect it. Seeing there was a little combo over here. Whenever a melee unit comes into play, this unit will get healed, so that's good. This unit is going to kill that, but we're going to follow up with this unit to double attack and pull the line. Same here. Going to die. See here, full attack. We can also use this unit too to deal damage to their wounding units. We don't need to speed it up that much. We just need to actually get through here. So, I mean, I guess also we have our range summons here as well. So I guess we can actually use those. Avoid the damage. We'll go for the attack, combat, then extra attack. And at this point, we should have lethal next turn just because of these extra summons. We'll also use our shuffles to get rid of some bad units if we have to. Yeah, thank you. All right, so we'll use our summons. Okay, there will be enough damage over here, and now we're just making sure that we can get rid of some trash units. Bad there, and nothing bad here. Do some sun death. And we will skip our turn because we don't want to use any of these units because they have good health and good attack. And so yeah, that was Herr Koshmar. As you can see, as long as you can avoid the reborn times, you should be fine because their units aren't that strong. Then a little bit with the damage on the unit placement, but as long as your units have good health, you don't have to worry so much about the damage. Okay, so next we have this boss over here. What happens is whenever any unit is summoned, our warlord will take damage because we are the enemy. Every third turn, it will summon a bogey, and then every seventh turn, it will summon 2 bogeys. So actually, we are going to switch back to a different warlord, because I know that this particular battle, the pirate is actually going to be off. Going back to our squad. Then we're going to select our pirate, and then also make sure that we have that, so that we also have more health for our units. Going back here, and now we're getting right into the pit boss. Okay, so as you can see, we have the same over here. Looking at the buildings, making sure there aren't any threats. So we had negative attack to us, plus health to their units, and then we have spikes over here. This unit can actually help us out because it will set up. Actually, we don't have destruction anymore because we're doing pirate. So let's place our runes. And see here, the pentagrams are okay, spreading out over multiple lanes, so that's good. This lane is the most covered in terms of damage. Just a little imbalanced because these buildings are still protecting these tiles here that don't have the pentagrams. So we'll have to kill these buildings first, so that way we can cover the damage. Typically, when I use pirate, I would like to spread out the damage so that they can't start summoning on lines and then have multiple attackers, and then we'll balance it out from there. Trying to remember one other thing. So for against these, you'll see it on the bogeys when they come up. We'll show you later. So we're going to be summoning this unit, has okay health, very bad attack, but again, we're just making sure that we can get rid of these buildings first. We're going to then follow up with this melee unit, which actually deals extra damage to units that aren't ordered. So we can use those against the bogeys. We'll start by summoning. As you can see, we took damage, but then as we killed something using a melee hero, our pet over here gives us health. So that way we don't have to worry so much about the damage. All right. We summon this unit that when it dies, it deals damage to units in the line. So this unit will die, and combat damage plus the pentagram will kill that. So that's good. We're going to follow up with this ranged unit over here to get rid of this building. Like I said, because this unit will be damaged in the line, we want to put 4 units over here. Okay, so they summon this unit that has Reborn, and then also does the damage at the beginning whenever our unit attacks. So we are going to kill this using this melee unit over here. It has Reborn and Flight, so the Flight alone will stop this unit, but we're going to attack and kill this, and then when it gets Reborn, it'll take another set of damage. Then kill it with here, placing it in the second line so that it can defense over here. And as you see on the turn timer, so the bogey got summoned. These bogeys will deal damage to all units except chaos. So in this case, we want to focus on summoning chaos units so that we won't take the damage off of the bogeys. Yeah, so again, I mentioned summoning the melee units in the middle column so that you can have some options when you summon later. At the very least, it will help defend the ranged unit, as you can see here. Also, if you need to actually stop the melee unit from attacking, you can put another melee unit in front of it, and also you can put a building in front of it. And if you want to kind of double block the line, so if you allow a melee unit over here, melee units typically have good health. So if you put that over here, then you can put another melee unit over here and then make sure that the line can't be broken through. And then also help your ranged units. So let's see here, the not landed on the pentagram. It has vampirism over here and then gets a little bit of attack boost. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to see some bogeys, 2 bogeys in 5 turns. So what we're going to do is use these summons over here to get rid of these lines. We'll take some extra damage, but that's fine. And then we did that so that we can get the extra attacks over here and then kill this unit. This unit's going to die from combat. We're going to gain some health back. We need some health back over here. And then we're going to be summoning this ranged unit over here. Just enough so that we can kill this unit. And see health. And when this unit dies, it will give extra attack to another unit. Fine. As I said before, we're going to focus on summoning on chaos units, so that way when those bogeys come into play, our units won't be damaged. And so if we can place another chaos unit over here and another over here. Right. Now we have, oh, hey, Gate's back. Let me just put a little plug. Okay, so we have this unit that whenever we attack, except I guess, well, it says ally attacked except Rotter. So whenever they are attacked, one of their Rotters, it will summon a Rotter on an ally melee cell, which would be one of these spots over here. And then also whenever that Rotter gets attacked, this unit will get plus attack. So what we're going to do is actually, we're going to be summoning this building. And the reason why is because it's going to give an attack boost to our units, as you can see here. And these numbers are lit up. That means that those units will be affected and those particular stats will be affected. And then also at the end of the turn, you'll deal damage to their units as well. As we have a lot of units over on the top, you're going to see a lot of Rotters come into play, which may defend this unit. This unit is on a pentagram for damage, but at the same time, we're not sure that it will actually end up hitting that unit. So we're going to then also, we're going to be placing this unit over here so that we can defend our chaos unit. Our ranged unit rather. And then you can see here, damage, attack boost. Did some extra damage at the end with this building, and then the pentagram finished it off. So now we don't have to worry about all those Rotters coming into play and then blocking our attacks. Okay, so as you can see here, they summon this unit that has the extra zombies. That's why you have those units come into play, and then it also transforms a melee unit into a zombie. See here, attack for damage, need to deal with our calculator, making sure that we have enough damage in order to kill that particular unit. We need to deal 39 damage in order to kill that. We do have 39. Yeah, it will be from this unit over here. A little bit of an overkill, that's fine. Yeah, that transformability, it hurts a lot. Usually also too, that's why I do the summon in the second column, so that if it does, if your unit gets transformed, you can put another unit in front of it. Otherwise, if you put it in the third column, if you put it, like say for example, if you put it here and then it gets transformed, then you won't have, you can only put ranged units in that column to back it up, or the row to back it up. All right, so as you can see here, they still have that unit that deals damage to our units in line. So we want to be able to defend this over here. And then we're actually going to place a melee unit to kill that, deal damage over here, but our tree will still be alive. And we're going to be using this particular unit over here. It's going to die, but that's okay. A little bit. Still take damage, combat damage. There, so that'll be fine. And then, okay. And as you can see, we want to avoid using those non-chaos units so that we don't take the damage. We took damage over here. And then the reason why is those units died. We used the pentagrams, they landed on the pentagrams, and then they died. So that's why we use the pirate. All right, next we have this unit here. Damage to 2 random enemies. Okay, we're going to be summoning this melee unit in front over here to defend our tree. So here. Oh, we are frozen right now. Okay, we'll do some quick math just because the calculator. So 148 minus 64, so it needs to deal 84 damage. And then with the building damage over here, that's 50. So not quite enough to kill it, even with our boost. But we do have flight, and it will be blocking that. So here, damage. Okay, our units are taking damage because of this unit. That's good. Got it killed. Okay. They have this unit that sets our unit's health to 1 whenever it dies, and then it'll get an attack boost for every wounded unit that's on the field. So we want to, like I said, avoid using those chaos units for now. I'm going to then come in 9 plus 21. That 21, so 59, 21, so that'll be 80, 80, 130. Okay, yeah, we can actually kill this unit. Some of our unit's health will be down 1. That is okay. We'll then follow up to in the second column. Okay, so building damage and then pentagram damage. Okay. I prefer the totem. The totem is better in terms of damage. It also has spikes. It gives spikes to a random nature unit, and it will actually combo with some of our what do you call it? It combos with some of our warlord abilities. Okay. As you can see here, they summon that unit again with the blocking of the range. So we just need to deal. We're going to set this unit. We're going to be summoning this range unit. The reason why is because it has a summon that occurs, a tree that lowers an attack. Also helps block our units, and then our building is still dealing the damage. All right, same thing. So building damage will kill these units at the end anyways, unless there's combat. We're going to be summoning this unit, has good health, and then spikes is okay. Right now, our prime focus is to make sure that this line is guarded. We're actually putting in the 3rd column over here so that we can still allow for these summons. Okay, so once again, another damage. More Reborn, and I believe they summoned it on a. I don't remember if they summoned it on. Move on. That this will die, I know for sure. The summoning here. Attack. Any damage over there. So this unit is going to kill that. Now this unit is going to kill that in combat. And then once actually this timer goes off, then we're going to be summoning our unit over here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll still end up summoning two. A little bit. Like I said, I do want to save this unit because then it'll start dealing the damage to their other units. So I guess we'll do a little bit of it. So we'll do enough damage to kill this. This unit is going to kill that. Okay, waiting for these two bogeys to come up, and we can start summoning this unit. Okay, landed on the pentagram, so that's good. Going to be summoning this unit because of the stats, also because of the flight. That unit over there. Okay, those bogeys came into play, as you can see. Damage to this unit. Just this one right now. Okay, taking a little bit of extra damage because it has its effect damage over here. This unit's going to die from combat damage and the pentagram. Our units die. There will be a pentagram on our side. So we're going to now place this unit over line. We don't want to put it over in this column because it will take the damage. Damage over there. Back dealt damage. Got a little bit of health back. And bogey is dealing damage to our units. This unit also has flight, and then it also gives metal shield whenever they summon a unit, so it also helps us against the various summons that they have here. Or some stuff over. Okay, we're going to continue on by summoning this melee unit that has just good stats, and then also we'll be able to block the line for us. Okay, yeah, next turn we're going to be killing this unit just to get it out of the way. I guess we could have attacked over here, and so left the damage open. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on us. All right, so damage over there. We're going to be getting rid of our build. Get over here. To again allow for the extra tree to be summoned. Okay. This unit has also been dealing damage to our units now because they don't have enough units. So because of that, we have to maintain our field as much as we can. Okay, so there's going to be unit combat. Will also die from both combat and the pentagram damage. And this building here will deal damage to. And we want to focus on using chaos. So rid of those. And as you can see, the damage. Yep. Okay, landed on the pentagram, so that's good. So most likely the damage will happen to these, actually, because it can't deal damage to Oreo, so actually kill this. It will kill this, and deal damage over here. We can also choose to place this building in front of it too, so that way we can still keep our mental shield, and then still have this as an attacker. I think we're actually going to do that. So we're going to be placing this melee unit in front, so that we can still have this unit as their abilities. Like I said, this is one of the times where having these units in the second column versus the third column. See here, now this unit can't attack, but then we'll also have that mental shield coming up. And then we'll also keep this unit alive because of the effect damage that usually goes through. Okay. As we stack the line, now because of that, this unit is going to actually kill all of our units in this line. Now we need to spread out our stuff. We're going to get some health back over here on the melee kill. So what we can do, I remember, Okay, I guess that we can use our building to get out of this situation. So what happens is whenever one of their units dies, whenever one of their units die, we'll get mental shield on one of our units. So in this case, it will actually help perhaps any one of these other 2 units or this building. We would like for it to last on one of these units over here. And then whenever one of our units dies, they'll take damage. Placing it over here so that we can start controlling the bottom line. Mental shield came back on this warlord. This building over here. So now these 2 buildings actually have mental shield. Now, because of how our strategy is, we can actually start just placing random units, a lot smaller units, to actually get damage in. And so when those units die, this warlord will take damage. So let's see here. Gram damage, pentagram damage. We'll use a shuffle to find some other trap. We use this here to start opening up the line over here, also defend our building. Some damage. Okay, see the metal shield. Got their bogeys once again. Okay, so more damage. Did land on a pentagram. Good. In terms of stats, we're going to be placing this unit here on the second column. Once again, clear out this line. Also has those pentagrams for damage over here for coverage. We're going to leave this line open for now because we want to spend more damage over to the warlord for health. Okay, once again, that damage unit over there. Right, we will use another shuffle to get rid of some trash units, as we are going to have lethal in turns. Here, this unit is okay to die. So we're going to use our power over here, and then as we have enough sudden death, we sold 2, 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this unit will deal combat damage over here, and then at the end of the turn, they'll take damage to a warlord. So again, we'll just shuffle once more for some trash units. And this seems pretty trashy over here with their low attack. It does have flight, but again, we can't really depend upon stats for it. We're actually going to place it here. Steal the damage to us, but then combat damage there for game. And so yeah, that was Hius Severus. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, as you can see here, we changed a number of the units that we were going to summon in order to optimize against their particular summons. Thank you. Yeah, as long as you start summoning chaos units, their bogeys won't deal a lot of damage. As you can see, those bogeys can swarm the field, especially if you can't double attack them because they do have reborn. But as long as you both have chaos, and then if you have flight units or units that can take a lot of damage, you should be fine. And again, I use the pirates so that those pentagrams can pay off more over time, as opposed to the other warlords, such as Ogre or Spider Queen. So yeah, so that was it. We're going to do a preview of the next boss over here. It's Noir Heavenclaw. And we have a day or so. So it's here. All right. Whenever their block is triggered, it will give plus attack to their units. Every third turn, it will deal damage on 2 random lines to our units, and then every 6th turn, it will deal damage to our melee units. Enemies, again, being us. So because of that, we want to avoid triggering block as much as possible. We want to spread out our units over multiple lines so that we can avoid taking a lot of damage on one particular line. And then on the 6th turn, we want to make sure that we have as few melee units as possible. That will be preparations for Pit Boss tomorrow. I think we're going to start off using the Pirate, and then if their units are too big, then we'll switch back to Spider. It could be. Some of the silenced warlords aren't that good. We'll use that as a third option. Typically, I'm better off using an offensive warlord. So again, that's why I choose pirate in terms of the damage, or spider because of the board wipes. If I do have to use something like ogre or cookie or son of woods, then I will do so. But we'll gauge that based upon how successful we are or not successful for the attempts. So yeah, so we're now going to do some daily login activities. We're going to claim our playtime rewards. We have to keep claiming them, otherwise we won't actually get rewarded. We have that there. Going over to our friends area. Send and collect friend coins over here. Friend requests. We're going to pick some more here. Send and more collect. And we go to our soul requests over here, and then send those over there. Get a little bit of gold. We'll go to our inbox over here. Always claim our daily bonuses here. If you have VIP, you will get double rewards on certain days, but it's not really needed. If you are a spender, then yeah, go for it. And we're going to go to other rewards. And you see we have some disciples that recharge gems. Whenever your disciples recharge gems, you'll get a little bit of a percentage back. So it's nice to have some extra gems over there. We have some souls over here, gotten back from the friends request. We're going to lay off on these soul claims until the world event. The reason why is because in the world event, there's a one particular quest node that requires you to get 1,000 rares, and they can be from anywhere. So it can be from chests, it could be from the shop, it could be from other rewards. But we're just going to hold off on here. As you see, we have 457, so we just got to grab some other stuff. Yep, the totem souls are pretty helpful. As you can see, that's why we do so much damage. We're going to be claiming our guild coins, our elixir over here, and some more elixir here. All right, then we're going to go to events, see if there's anything available. We have win 10 times. If I win 10 times in 23 minutes, we can get some extra gems. So probably going to be doing that offline because you don't have to see all those battles. There. I wonder if actually, I'm going to check back in on that very quickly, but let me just keep claiming my stuff. So we're going to go to our daily rewards, make sure that we get our free chest. It's nice that they start giving these free rewards now. A long time ago in the game, they didn't have these free rewards. So yeah, it gives you a little ability to come back. We do have gold mine that's active, but we have about 3 million gold here. The cap for the gold, as you can see here, if you click it, it says 3 million. So we don't need to get gold now. We can just do it for later. Right, we have a new divine arena, which we're going to cover in a separate video. We're going to claim here our journey rewards. These journey rewards you can claim every 12 hours max. After that, you don't accumulate anymore, so make sure to claim them every 12 hours, or I guess for us, we're just going to claim them once a day, which is fine. We ranked up a little, so we got some gems, and then it was also us closer to finishing that quest over there. Right, then we go over here to our quests, seeing what's up. Quests. Okay, so we need to claim gifts and journey 2 times. We're also going to summon 1 time. So we will. The pink resource is elixir. So what that is used for is for turf wars, and what they do is they give a boost to your units in turf wars so that they can have more attack counted for turf wars. And we're going to open up these chests, get the summon 1 time. The claims over here. Claim our gift once again. See more rewards. And you can just claim for any amount as long as you're able to claim the gifts from the journey. You count for that. Spending 300 copper coins. So we'll click over here and see what we want to get. This one's going to be good. This unit here is part of the Floss family, so you can actually evolve into it. That's kind of nice. We're going to grab some over here. Spend some coins, and then we're also going to check out these commons over here. Commons are actually kind of underutilized. The nice thing about them is that the commons can evolve into one of 3 things. So it can evolve into this, it can evolve into this, and then it can evolve into this. The reason why we're going to be buying this particular common is because it evolves into this, which then evolves into a very good legendary. So we're just going to buy that here. And then we'll also have this here. This unit evolves into totems, which we want more of. So we're going to be buying this unit here. Also, this unit evolves into this unit, which evolves into the unit that deals damage whenever one of our units dies. So we're going to be And we don't want to spend too much. We want to save at least 1,300 copper coins for the world event that's happening this Friday. So again, 1,900 more than 1,300. Let's save those from there. Got some more buys, or some more claims. And then we're going to be doing turf war here. So I'll show you actually what that pink resource does. So you go into that, click for turf war. You can see here, and close that, and then refresh, get our rewards from the previous battle. This is a glitch, I think. I've actually already reborn all my totems. I'll show you it right after. All right, I just got to send some stuff for turf war first. So going to here, seeing what's up, 11k. Okay. So we're going to then summon our units for turf war. What you do is you click defense, and then you select as many units as you think you need for turf war. So in this case, we're just going to select all of them. Okay, we'll send, and we'll actually get gold. So that was why before when we said we don't need to get the gold mine gold. So we'll send for defense, and then this elixir we're going to be using on the boost. So we're going to boost here, and then we're going to use this elixir to actually boost the amount of attackers that we're doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember how much we sent off, how much elixir we used. So I'm going to click out, go to our members here, and then it will show you how much elixir I used. I used 5,700. It's 2 more times. Whoops. That out again. Going to turf war, and make sure that we have the proper amount of elixir here, and then here. So yeah, the totem here, as you can see, it's going to get to that totem. And we click here, and then we check out our reborns, and as you can see, all of them are reborn. So reborn at level 11, level 16, level 21, and level 26. Now we're just trying to get it to max, so that way we can get the most amount of damage possible. All right, so we got there. And then we're going to claim for our turf war. And so now we have the maximum amount of points for daily quest. We're going to then claim our chests, get our rewards, and then also get points for the Mighty Pass, which is active right now. It is a really strong unit. It doesn't attack, but as you can see, it deals damage to all of their units at the end of the turn, and then also has really strong health. Plus, it also helps that it's a building, so that if it gets silenced, it's just a really big wall. All right, going to our weeklies, we're going to be claiming. Then I think that is it for now. We are max cap on gold, so we don't have to do the gold mine anymore. And then now we're just waiting for our other, like I said, the pit to reset for a day. And then I guess also we could do like league battles, but I don't really need these chests right now. I don't need extra spots for chests. I just need to make sure that I have the league status here. So right now I'm in 141 place in League 1. As long as I am top 150, I will actually move into Grandmaster. So that's why I just need to battle every once in a while, just make sure that this is above the 150. Yes, so Groot is a unit that can silence. You can also check out, if you go to your squad and then click this little like swirly icon, it will help filter out some of the units that can do silence. So in this case, we'll click silence, and you can see the units that can deal silence. So this unit can silence male enemies, but a male unit is not a building. You have Groot over here. You have this Alexandria that when it attacks, it silences a unit. Attacks this one here, also silences a unit. And this one is also pretty good. Silences a unit that attacks, so it can silence the building. And then also whenever it kills something, it gets plus health. Yeah, a couple of units that can do silence. If you are confused about which units to actually use for certain setups, you can always go to the swirl here. Some of the abilities mentioned in the game are not part of this filter here. So, for example, transform, and so you can't filter for that. But transform is on at least 2 units. One of them is this. See this ranged unit over here. This ranged unit, which transforms a unit to a random reward box, and then you also have this melee unit over here. You can't filter for legendaries over here. You can only filter for the commons, the rares, and so yeah, that was basically it for today. We're going to be streaming again tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on the Twitch. The rabbit does silence the totem. So let me answer how that works. So what the rabbit does is, let's filter for the rabbit. Oh, he's right there. Yeah, so what happens is this rabbit, when it attacks, it will summon a rabbit, and then as long as this rabbit is alive, whenever one of those newly summoned rabbits dies, it will silence the enemy who killed it. So let's just say this unit attacks, it creates a rabbit. At the end of the turn, for the next turn, when the totem kills the newly summoned rabbit, this unit's ability will silence that totem. So because of that, then your totem will be silenced. Oh yeah, please follow on Twitch so we can get some more followers, get some more views, and then also get some more content out there. I'm also on Discord. I am HappySplasher9980. You can send a message there, and then I'm also on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and also check out all the videos that we have for Mighty Party. If you missed the stream, all the content will be up there at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the content is daily. So new content every day, and you can check out stuff from there. All right, this is Happy Splasher. Hope you guys have a good day, and we are signing off.